What's up, Rube? It's Little Big Robots back. Today I'm looking at something for you that's just so sweet and so nice. Oh, I'm so nice to you, aren't I? Let's scoot this over a little bit. Just do a little quick review here of this is a brick kit, mecha brick kit from, you can find them on Amazon for $30, something like that. High Godo Action Mech series, blah, 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 blah. Basically what I configure without hearing back from the person who sold it. I think this is just a reseller who is reselling kits from Sluban, however you say it. That's torn, there you go. Is like a brick set company. They're, you know, they have done their fair share of like a Lego type, almost a rip-off kind of, you know, but they definitely have stepped into their own from everything I can see. They still will do designs like this that have an obvious nod to, this is obviously the, you know, the Hulkbuster and stuff like that. But there's some really interesting stuff, and they're usually pretty inexpensive. I've already built this one, and I did a review on it. He's a little dusty. All my stuff gets dusty over time. This is like a big blue, kind of like a Gundam. I forget which robot character this was, which Gundam or whatever it was. It was kind of getting loose there too. So somebody told me in the comments, and I absolutely forgot. A lot of fun. They are posable, but overall you kind of just have to get them in a pose and set them there. Now these are a great candidate for gluing together, or getting them in at least gluing together the really kind of loose parts, like that shoulder bit, stuff like that. And then you'd have a much more solid, like that, glue that part together, much more solid Lego type brick set, you know, shelf piece. It's not necessarily really great for playing with, you know, like a kid, as soon as they played with this would probably, it would probably fall apart a little bit. You can definitely manipulate it, and there's definitely cool parts like these pistons and stuff, but go check out the review for that. It was a lot of fun. This one is obviously, like I said, the Hulkbuster style one, Hulkbuster type. The stickers are large and pretty easy. If you have a kid, get you some decent sharp, I don't mean like pokey sharp, but you know, finer stickers, and you should be able to stick these on pretty easily. This is a little finicky, like to figure out this whole structure here was a little finicky. I forget what these go to here. That's a good question. What am I missing there? I guess they're just kind of loose there. That's for something. They have a lot of cool little silver painted parts. I didn't have any issues with the paint coming off. One of the only issues I saw with these that I think if they fixed this really simple issue, it'd probably improve them 100 times, is make these legs rotatable. I don't think any of them are. It looks like the IBO one is, but they're not quite able to, and I'm sure there's a way, because these are brick kits, you could easily kind of customize this to do that, but I'm sure there's a way you could put a rotating part in there somehow and make them where they could rotate out. As it is now, you can't do anything, so you can just kind of go forward and backwards. I think these will rotate a little bit, some of these parts, the feet maybe, yeah, like that. But you see what I mean, the whole leg doesn't rotate. And if you could do that, you could definitely get into some cooler poses and stuff. But they stand okay on the shelf. The advantage of these guys is if they fall off your shelf and they shatter, they're Lego stuff, they're brick stuff, so you can just put them right back together. It's not exactly great when that happens, but this little part opens up to let the character in, the main character. I'll show you the kind of Iron Man guy I got. Here's some leftover bits. So this is from the two kits combined. Look at this fantastic gun. It's a really neat gun. Here he is. So it's not even an Iron Man type fill. It's a kind of an Iron Man-ish, more like a pilot. This is their minifig. I think the whole gimmick with them is they can like turn or something. I thought the waist could turn independently. You know, they made some issue out of their, let me see here real quick, some issue out of their minifigs. So you can see it has a little bit more parts. It's a bit more flexible than a regular minifig, but you can take the helmet off and it looks nice and angy. So it's a nice little minifig. And I believe he just sits. Let's see if I can get him in here real quick. I believe he just sits in there. The helmet here can come up. Rotate it a bit. Stick him in there like that. So there he is sitting, and these close up like, actually that comes down first, I think, and these come in, and then this kind of comes down. So obviously, you know, this is supposed to be the little power core. You know, it's obviously the Hulkbuster. It's got some really nice parts, like these silver parts that don't really do anything. They'll often just sit there like that, loose, but it's cool. You could, again, because these are brick kits, you can adjust all that and customize it. Oops. The hand is great, but the thumb is goofy. Look at the thumb. Absolutely crazy and weird. I don't know why they just didn't give you another finger like that. I could probably find one. And maybe if you cut it off a little shorter and make that the thumb, it just sticks out so much, that hand. But that might be so maybe you can hold some weapons or whatever. The other arm is literally just a weapon arm. So it's kind of like the nano version of Iron Man, where he was able to create weapons and stuff out of nothing. Totally my least favorite Iron Man, by the way. My favorite Iron Man was like the first or second suit. It felt real, like in the first Iron Man movie, I should say. Iron Man 1 and 2 were great, and they're all fun, but the nano stuff is just dumb, I think. But so you can see it's got a lot of nice little details. Couple of the stickers, if you don't pay attention like me, you'll put them on upside down or sideways or whatever, like they don't match, but you could probably peel them off pretty easy. And like I said, it does have some posability as far as it has a nice clicky, so when you move the legs and stuff, they click and clack into place. But really what you want to do with these kind of things is, so that inner leg moves, but still, I wish this upper point rotated right there. So like the hip was like that. Maybe I'm missing something, but that would be really cool. But you can put them into a cool position, get you a nice stand. Even a gunpla stand would work to help hold it up. You can, once it's there, it's really cool. If you're really having a hard time with these guys, like I said, glue together. Like this part here was always really loose. It just snaps on like that. So it doesn't have that Lego complete grabbiness, but that could just be glued down. I think they look great. I think they look cool on the shelf. They're kind of a fun little conversation piece. It's like people notice those in the background of your videos or something. They'll say, hey, what is that? And you'll say it's made out of brick. And they're like, whoa, that's crazy. Because it is occasionally really, I'm going to leave that off for now. When you see this, sometimes you be building them, you're like, wow, this is really crazy what they're doing with brick. But there's also some choices they make that you're like, why are they making that choice? Like the leg won't rotate, that kind of a thing. But as you can see, it's really, really cool. I'm not going to be able to do a ton of moves and stuff with it because they are kind of like parts will fall off like that. But you can do a couple little, let me see if I can get it into a little bit more. Oh, you can rotate the feet out, so that's good. So you can get it more like that. So he's a little bit more hulkier looking. That's better looking. There you go. But you see what I mean? If this part right here could just rotate, that would be cool. So, really, really cool. You can see the size of them. They're around $30. This company, this reseller or whatever, I guess distributor, I don't know what you'd call it, because I couldn't find these on Sluban's website. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. These were around 30-something bucks, free shipping all the way from China, which is just insane how they do that. You get these nice gold parts. I mean, at minimum, some of these parts you could use in other builds. There's some really, really nice parts in here. Stickers are nice. Everything about it's a really nice. I mean, when you get them, you build them, you're like, oh, it's kind of surprising and fun. Probably not good for a little kid because you'll find little parts like that might swallow or something. And there can be the build can be a little challenging here and there, but for maybe a teenager and above, or especially an adult collector or robot fan, it's just a fun piece, isn't it? It looks enough like the Hulkbuster, that you get that feel, the gold and the red and stuff, but it's not the Hulkbuster. I want to say the Hulkbuster Lego version they put out recently, people really didn't like. I think they said it was really kind of just, it was, from what I saw, it was just awkward looking more than anything. It just didn't look very good. This one looks like a lot of fun, and I kind of think it's cool how they added this gun arm that was created instead of another regular arm. So I wish they would have put the parts. I don't think they did. So that you can just build another arm instead. That would be cool. But anyway, pretty cool. Thought you might want to take a look at that. I don't know if I'll be getting the other ones. The green one really looks cool. I might get him. The IBO I don't really care about at all, meaning this Iron-Blooded Orphans knockoff. But this is from Pacific Rim, I believe. And I've seen it in a few different places and stuff for different prices, so I might grab one. I don't know. Pretty neat. I'll see how I feel after this is on the shelf for a while when I get more of them. So let me know what you think, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.